everybody, Brandon Parker, back again with another tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to code a HTML template and transfer it to a WordPress template or theme, wherever you want to call it. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and it's pretty simple. I'm going to show you how to do it. A lot of it is just copy and pasting PHP coding, the PHP coding that WordPress uses. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And a lot of it is going to be stealing it from other themes like the 2010. 2010 is the best theme to get the PHP coding from, so that you need for WordPress. And then you get your HTML template or your CSS template, and you put that file, that coding inside your files that you would need. So I'm going to show you. This is 2010 right here. All the files you probably need. I'm going to show you how to do that. You're probably going to need a home, index, footer, functions, header. Make sure you have probably an archive, a category. All that you see right here, you're probably going to need all this. So, this is the test theme right here. Yeah, my test theme, not the 2010 theme. This is the test. So, testing that I created. So, you're going to need all these files right here. Okay. So, make sure you create all these. And to edit PHP, like I said in my last two tutorials on WordPress and coding and everything, web design, you're going to need your Eclipse if you don't have Dreamweaver, or you're going to need or Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver will allow you to mess with PHP. So Dreamweaver is best if you have Dreamweaver, but not a lot of people will have Dreamweaver, so probably using Eclipse. But since I have Dreamweaver, and it's a lot easier to mess around with all this stuff that I'm going to be showing you in Dreamweaver. I'm going to, right now I have like header.php open, so, and I'll put all the files that you need inside the description that you need to create to get your HTML template to work inside of WordPress. So I'll put that in the description. So first we're going to mess around with the header, and what we're going to do is we're going to steal file the PHP coding from WordPress. WordPress is 2010 theme that it comes with. So we're gonna hide this for right now. We're gonna get go and make sure that you extract. Okay, we're gonna go to right here. We're gonna go to Google Chrome. Make sure that you have your 2010 theme. So you're inside your FTP server, and you're gonna go to your. Okay, go back up one. Make sure you go to your themes directory. Okay, and then make sure, since this is your first theme that you're going to be installing or whatever, customizing or putting your own theme in there, you're going to take the 2010 theme, and you're going to compress it. Then you're going to download, right click on it after it's compressed, and then you're going to download it and put it onto your like desktop or whatever. Since I already did that and I already have it inside my directory of where I have it and everything, I'm going to go to where it is. So since I already went to where it is and everything, because I have it down in here, this is 2010, and it's located inside of my my book, inside of my hard drive, external hard drive, and it's 2010 right here. So I have that. I'm going to go to my header.php because that's going to be the first file we're going to be editing with. I'm going to open this up, and okay, I'm going to open it up right there. I'm going to steal everything except for the body tag. So where it shows the body tag. So right here it says body right here. We're just going to leave that. Everything before that we're going to steal this. Okay, we're going to take everything before that, which is the head tag part. Okay, we're going to copy this. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the one that we created, the header.php. We created ourselves for our theme. We're going to go to paste. Okay, once you did that, you're going to go to the theme that you want. After we do this, we're going to go to the end of this. Okay, we're going to go to the end of this, and we're going to enter for some space in there. And then we're going to go to the theme that we want, the HTML template theme or whatever that we want to mess around with. We're going to go to that one. We're going to look for it. So I already have it. Let's just go down in here, minimize this. I already have it, so I'm going to go to where it is. Okay, we're going to go to right here. Okay, we're going to go to HTML templates. Okay, and I want to have this one right here. And HTML, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, we're going to go to click on the index.html. and we're going to steal the header coding from this to put it inside the header.php file. Okay, and this is the theme, and it's not a theme that I created, it's just a theme that I'm using to test for this tutorial. So it's just a testing theme, show you how to copy and transfer HTML template to WordPress. So I'm going to show you right here, and we're going to copy the header information from this. So we're going to minimize this. Okay, I'm going to open this up with Dreamweaver or Eclipse, whichever one you have. Okay, and we're going to steal the header information from this. So we're going to go back to the code, steal the header information from this, go to head, whatever we want from the header information. Let's see, this is linking to the pages, as we can tell. Div class header, header resize menu. Okay, it's the menu navigation right here, and it ends all the way to there. And then starting a new div class with the logo. We want to copy this. Okay, go to our header.php where we added some space after the end of the head tag right here. I'm going to paste it. Okay, this is going to be linking to all the pages. We're going to go to split, and it'll show this. And it's showing vertically because it would show horizontally if you put that inside of your style.css. We're going to need a style.css for this because for HTML, if you know a little bit about HTML templates and everything, they work off of HTML and CSS coding. That's how they get them to function. So you're going to need a style.css for PHP and WordPress and everything as well, because we're integrating with HTML, but it's just being integrated with PHP coding with it all around all the HTML coding and stuff. So this is just for the menu and everything. This is pretty much what I have on mine. Other than I added a little bit more after the menu links. I added I'll show you what I added. Let's go to here, and on mine I added after all this I added like a special. I added for this I added the header image. I added that. I added linking to that. Then I'm linking to AdSense coding for my AdSense. I'm linking to a map. I'm linking to my Twitter widget. I'm linking to different icons that I've downloaded, because you could download some buttons from other sites. You search in Google, download buttons. I'll try to put a link in the description to get place that showing different icon buttons that you can download. And that right there. And this is all that's in my inside of my header. But since this is a custom homepage, I kind of changed this up a little bit, and you can see right here on my blog page that I changed it up a little bit for the header, because I'm not calling out the header on my homepage. I just made a custom header for my homepage, but right here, this is for the header.php. This is all inside the actual header.php file, and all that's missing is the Twitter widget, because I have a different Twitter theme that I created right here, a custom Twitter thing inside my index.php file, index.php. And home.php and index.php are both home pages. And if you don't have a home.php file, it'll just be calling out your index.php. And this is what, like, say, if I don't have a special page I just link to it, or link to that, to just the pixelpocketmedia.com, and then it's just showing my blogs. This would be like my home page. But since I created a custom, it's linking to my custom home.php file that I created, and this is my home page, and this is what it'll say when you show up when you click on pixelpocketmedia.com when you go to this link. So so I have that, and I'm gonna show you like right here. We're gonna go to, okay, this is the header and all the stuff. You can put whatever you want inside your header after you copy the PHP header coding from 2010, because that's the best theme to steal coding from. You can have that. That's for your header. Okay. and you go to that, you go to File, Save As, okay, or yeah, Save As, or just save it. Okay, we're going to save that. Header.php, we're done with the header.php file with the 2010. Keep your index.html file open from your whatever theme you're messing with, HTML. Keep that open because we're going to play around with the index. Or next we're going to go to our footer. Let's go to our footer.php file that we need. So we're going to go to, okay, we're going to open up the footer.php file. So we're going to go to File, Open. Let's go to Open Recent. We're going to go to, where is it? We're looking for, let's go to Open. We're going to look for, let's go to, where is it? Test theme. Okay, because that's the theme I'm messing around with. Okay, we're going to look for the footer.php in here. And this one's pretty simple. You just add HTML coding in here. You don't really need PHP file in here, PHP coding in here. So in this footer.php file, it's pretty simple. So I'm going, and because that's pretty much what I have on my site is HTML coding in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to minimize hide Dreamweaver for right now, and I'm going to look for, let's see, let's go to here, HTML, and we're going to go to, we're in index already, so it's already open. So we're going to go back to the index.html. Look for the footer information. Okay, div class footer. So this is the footer. Okay, boom, boom, right there. Okay, this is the div class footer. All this right here. Okay, boom, boom, right here. Okay, copy this, copy. Okay, go back to the footer.php file, paste this all in there. Okay, this is footer, right here. Okay, and we want this to link to whatever information you want. You want it to be copyright 2011, or you want to have, since I started my site in 09, I'd say 2009, and then a lot of times, okay, I'll have that saying 2009, oops, okay, and then it's going to say 2011, okay, 2009, 2011, okay, right there, okay, copyright, or you could say all rights reserved. I'd say all rights reserved, all rights reserved. And then a header ref, it's not linking to anything right now. I say linking back to your site, http://pixelpocketmedia.com. Okay, it's linking back to my site, my website, whatever you wanted to say, or yeah, I'll just say my website, designed by who designed this theme. You don't really need that, so you probably might want to get rid of this or keep it. I just keep it, and I'll say designed by, right here, pixelpocketmedia.com. Okay, designed by pixelpocketmedia.com. Website templates, or the title of this link, I'd say site copyright, or whatever, site or whatever, since I don't really want to name it, because this is just linking back to my website. And who is it designed by? It's going to be designed by whatever your name is, and whoever you are, whoever you created it. It's going to be like Brandon Parker. You can put whatever you want in the footer, whatever you want down here with HTML coding. It's pretty simple. You don't have to add PHP coding in here to get it to work, function correctly, and everything. So you can have just right here. And on mine, I showed you a little bit already in the introduction to WordPress tutorial. I showed you the coding on mine a little bit already, and now I'm showing you how it works and everything a little bit. So it's pretty simple with the footer, simplest part of everything in WordPress, getting it to function. So we're just going to save this right now, save as. save it as that. And like mine, I just added like links to my pages. Like I said already, I just added links to the pages that I have already up in here. And you go down in here, you can see them again. So you don't have to jump all the way back there to get to the pages. You can get to them from down here as well. And I styled it a little different down here than I did up in here. You can see that. And that's all I have. Then I have my copyright. But like I said, it's being blocked by this, like in my introduction tutorial, it's being blocked by this toolbar right here. So you can't really see that. But you can kind of tell a little bit right there, but you can't really see it. Okay, and that's the footer. Okay, index, header.php. And you do this for all the files. You still all the coding, like sidebar. If you want sidebars in there, you still the sidebar coding. You still the header.php. You still the index.php from the 2010 theme. You still all the. So we're gonna index, and we're gonna go to file. We're gonna open. We're gonna go to. Let's just go to test theme. We're gonna steal the. Okay, we're gonna open the index from this. Then we're gonna go to file. And we're going to steal the coding from 2010 on the index. Then we're going to steal the coding from the 2010. So we're going to go to, okay, let's minimize this or hide it. Okay, I'm going to hide that. HTML, testing. Okay, we're going to, since I already have that open, we're going to go to WordPress themes. Okay, WordPress themes, 2010 again. Okay, 2010, we're going to go to index on this. Open. Okay, I'm going to steal all this. Steal all this. Okay, because you're going to need all this right here. From the 2010, you're going to need all that. And a lot of it is a little different in different themes. So you can steal coding from it from different themes and it'll function a little differently. And all of it is also functioning based off your style.css file that you created for your HTML template. So it's going all around all that. But for your index.php, you probably need div ID, container, content, and it's messing around with the content and everything in there. Okay, and we're going to copy all that inside the index.html. So it's back in here. Okay, go back to the, copy that and put it inside the index.php file. Okay, you're going to need all this. Okay, template part, loop, container, row, main. Okay, inside of mine I have, let's go to, back to the Google Chrome, my internet. Let's go back to here. Okay, let's go to close without saving. Okay, we're going to go back to here. Okay, we're going to go to up here. I'm going to go to themes. Or actually, I'll go back to this. Okay, I'll go to my index.php file. Code edit this. And in my index.php file, I have PHP get header. Okay, and then I have after that I have like trying to get a slider and all these different codes in there. Sidebar, if I want to have a sidebar on my index, if I wanted to, because I didn't really integrate a sidebar into my HTML template, a PHP file coding. So I didn't really add a sidebar because I really don't want one. But I tried adding one, and then I realized that I really like having a sidebar, and I didn't really need it because I have all the stuff that I want inside of my header.php file, and then on my homepage.php. So that's why I don't really have a sidebar on my theme that I'm using that I created. So what you're gonna need. See all this PHP where it says have your post is we're gonna call out the post. So all of this row where it says the div container content row main, you're gonna start needing copy all this, have post, coding and all that to have all your posts and everything. So I'll put this inside of my forums so that you can have this, because if you don't have this inside of your index.php file, it's just going to show your It's not going to show all your comments that people do, all your posts and everything. It's going to be blank, so you're going to be wondering where your posts are. So I'll put that inside. And that's pretty much it on this tutorial. So go to my forums to get some of the coding information on my pixelpocketmedia.com site, on my blog site. Go to my forums there. And so I'll be some coding information there so you can copy. And if you have any questions, ask me there or on my site, because it makes it a lot easier if you ask me your questions on coding and everything. And I just showed you a little bit how to get started. So if you did what I said exactly here, you should have your theme working a little bit. And I'll show you a lot more later on in another tutorial how to get your functions working correctly, what do you need to put in there and everything. So I didn't really want to make this tutorial any longer than it is right now, so I'm going to end it right here, and it should get you a good starting point. Just like in my introduction tutorial, it gets you a good starting point. So you should get started and everything. You should be good for right now. And I'll show you in another tutorial how to mess with functions, sidebars, and everything like that, all the other files that you need. Just like I said, you've got questions, bring them on to me, because it's a lot easier for me to do tutorials based on people's questions, what they have, web design or whatever. If you need a function, need something, whatever you need for WordPress or whatever, got your questions, just bring them on to me. Also, don't forget to check my second channel, which is Spinock. I just uploaded a video there not too long ago. I did a movie review on the Fast 5 movies. Fast 5, I did pretty much all the movies. I did a review on that, telling you what I think on the new installment, Fast 5. So you can check that video out. I'll put a link to that at the end of this video and everything. And you can check out that. You can check out my band video channel, which is called Fantasy Art. I don't really care about that channel too much because I get copyrighted there. So I don't really care who checks out that channel or whatever. But if you want to see what I do with fan videos or whatever, I'm probably going to change that into a gaming channel later on in the future. But right now, I don't really do much with video games or whatever, so that's why it's a fan video channel for right now. But you can check out my two main channels, Spinock, and this is my tutorial channel. You can check out my other tutorials and everything that I've done so far. And that's it. See you later. That's it. And I hope you got what you're looking for. I just wanted to get you started a little bit, showing you how it works and everything. And like I said, if you did exactly what I said in this tutorial, you should be good to get started, and your theme should come up a little bit. And you can probably play around with the other stuff, features like sidebars and everything a little bit. It's just based on copying PHP coding from like 2010 theme or whatever theme you want to see from WordPress or whatever that you want to have the same functions or whatever. You just still coding from that, the PHP coding, and then you put your HTML coding around it a little bit. And that's pretty much it. See you later. That's it.